Hi all, welcome to the video. Here I am come with the topic critic GPT. OpenAI recently launched a fascinating new model called critic GPT and it creating quick of bugs in the AI community. Critic GPT essentially in AI designed to critique other AI models, specifically targeting errors in code produced by ChatGPT 4. And if you wonder why OpenAI felt the need to create such a tool, the answer lies in the challenges posed by increasing sophistication and complexity of AI system like ChatGPT. And this critical GPT acts like a second layer of review, catching errors that might slip past human reviewers. And comes to the introduction, it cover performance insight, integration plans, contexts, and challenges. Critic GPT is basically on GPT-4 and trained to identify errors in ChatGPT code outputs. That is, trained a model based on GPT-4 called Critical GPT to catch errors in ChatGPT code's output. We found that when people get help from Critical GPT to review ChatGPT code, they outperform those without help 60% of the time. We are belonging the work to integrate critical GPT like model into our RLF labeling pipeline, providing our trainers with explicit AI assistance. This is a step towards being able to evaluate output from advanced AI system that can be difficult for people to rate without better tools. And the GPT-4 series of models which powers GPT is aligned to the helpful and interactive through reinforcement learning from human feedback RLHF. A key part of RLHF is collecting comparisons in which people's and called AI trainers rate different ChatGPT response against each others. And as we make advantages in reasoning and model behavior, ChatGPT become more accurate and its mistake become more subtle. This can make it harder for AI trainers to spot inaccurate uh, when they do occur, making the comparison task that powers RLHF much harder. This is fundamental limitation of RLHS and it may make it increasingly difficult to align model as they gradually become more knowledgeable than any person that could provide feedback. And comes to from the graph, critics GPT suggests are not always correct, but we find that they can help trainers to catch many more problems with model written answers than they would without AI help. Additionally, when people use critic GPT, the AI augments like skills, resulting in more comprehensive critique than when people work along and fewer bugs than when the model work along. In our experiments, a second random trainer preferred critic for the human plus critic GPT team over those from an unassisted person more than 16% of time. And Critic GPT was also trained with RLHF similarly to ChatGPT, but unlike ChatGPT, it's a large number of input that contain mistakes, which it then had to critique. We asked AI trainers to manually insert this mistake into code written by ChatGPT and then write the example feedbacks as if they had caught the bug that they just inserted. The same person then compared multiple critiques of the modified code so they could easily tell when a critic caught their inserted bug. In other experiments, we study both whether critic GPT could catch inserted bugs and naturally occurring ChatGPT bugs that a previous trainer had caught. We find that critic GPT are performed by trainers over ChatGPT Critic. In 60% of cases are naturally occurring bugs, in part because the new Critic produces fewer nitpicks. We also find we can generate longer and more comprehensive critic by using additional test time search against the critic reward model, and the search produce procedure allow us to balance how aggressively we look for problems in the code and configure a previous record trade-off between the numbers of detected bugs. That means we can generate critics that are as helpful as possible to RLF. And next, come to the topic: how does the critic ChatGPT work? GPT, Critic GPT is a groundbreaking tool developed by OpenAI using their state-of-the-art GPT-4 model designed to revolutionize how we approach AI code validation. Critic GPT promises to detect mistakes that often slip past human eyes, enhancing the overall stability and performance of AI generator of code. And when it comes to how it's work, then critic gpt was trained on a data set that include purposefully incorrect code to enhance its ability to detect errors. Human trainers manually edit chat gpt generated code, introduced new errors, and provide sample feedbacks as if they had found these bugs naturally. It uses advanced evaluation algorithm to assess the code responses generated by ChatGPT. It analyzes various linguistic and contextual parameters to determine the quality and relevance of the code, considering factors like syntax, semantics, coherence, and alignment with the intent purpose. And the model employed a technique called focus sampling, which search to help human critics write better and more detailed review while reducing the likelihood of suggestion non-existence errors. And it undergo continuous fine-tuning using reinforcement learning from human feedback. Human reviewers evaluate the critiques provided by GPT, and this feedback helps the model improve its evaluation accuracy over time. And OpenAI has developed a way to balance how thorough and accurate GPT feedback is, allowing it to generate longer, more detailed critique while managing the trade-off and find the real issue, making imaging fake one. And comes to RLHF. RLHF is reinforcement learning from human feedback. It's a machine learning techniques that uses human feedback to optimize AI models to behave in alignment with human preference and goals. The key aspects of RLHF are reward model. RLHF involve training a reward model that can predict how human would rate the quality or desirability of an AI system outputs. This reward model is trained on human feedback and rating. And in reinforcement learning, once a reward model is trained, it is used as the reward function to fine-tune the AI system through reinforcement learning. The AI system learns to generate output that maximize the reward from the human-trained reward model. And next one is aligning AI with human value. The goal of RLHF is to steer the AI system to produce output that are more truthful, helpful, harmless, and aligned with human preferences rather than just optimizing for the maximum likelihoods of the training data. And it has the ability to train AI system on complex subjective tasks that are difficult to specify with explicit role or reward function. and incorporating human value and preference directly into the training process, reducing undesirable behavior like toxicity and factual inaccurate in AI output. And RLHF has been applied to train state-of-the-art large language model like OpenAI, InstructGPT, DeepMind Sparrow, and Anthropic Cloud to make them more aligned with human preferences. It is considered an important technique for developing safe and ethical AI system. And next come to the topic what critical GPT can do. This model is currently in development, so full potential we cannot predict as of now. But here are some of the key capabilities of critic GPT. It analyzes code built on GPT-4, identify errors, provides comments on them, and suggests fixes, and improve code review outcome by more than 60% compared to an unassisted human reviewers, and also help human trainers write more comprehensive critique while producing fewer suggestion on accessed errors, and detect subtle errors the human reviewers must miss as AI model become more advanced. Find errors in code that were previously rated as error-free by human expert in 24% of cases. And comes to the limitation. So there are two types of bugs. First one, human inserted bug, that we pay contractors to insert bug into answers in a tempering process and hold out a subset of full evaluation. And the next one is human detected bugs, a set of programming tasks from the ChatGPT labeling pipeline over the original rater gave the response a low score and pointing out a clear image. And so critical GPT could successfully identify issues in tasks rated as flawless by a first human reviewer. That's all about this topic. Thank you.